4, 3, 2, 1. What up, y'all? Welcome to Here's the Thing. I'm Kevin on stage. She's
that chick AJ.
Welcome to another podcast episode.
Banger.
Binging you
Banger. Bow.
Like Falcon Winter Soldier.
Quick announcements before we go on, which I think I'm going to start doing this at the very beginning.
Church announcements?
Quick church announcements.
I like that.
I like it.
Keep your distance. Next week, Kev on Stage Studios app, Angel Show, episode 2 is out.
It is.
Ask on Angel. It's a fantastic show.
Thank you.
She's great. She is talented. Patreon already has my full tour schedule. It has not been released to the public yet.
Ooh.
It will not be released to the public until after my Patreon has had a week or so to get their tickets. When these tickets come out, I want you to know, wait if you want. First of all, there's people who already have tickets from last time.
Come on.
If they didn't get a refund from the venue, they still have tickets if the show is rescheduled. Second of all, these shows are socially distanced.
Yep.
And they're already comedy clubs. So if the
Already.
seat's 150 and it's at half, that's 75 tickets.
Right.
You can't be black and white. It's not.
Can't be both.
You can't be
Can't
both.
be both.
You
Can't be both.
black
Not with
and
this
you
tour.
You better get them.
This tour was selling out if
Can
it wasn't
they
It was
be-
social
already
distance.
selling out at full capacity. Okay?
Can you be white and late?
Do you? Can't be white and lady.
You
No,
can't
'cause
be
you'll-
any
you still won't
version
get
in
the-
late.
Yeah.
Can't
right.
be late. Can't be late because I can't help you. And now it's not the church. You can't add seats. It's limited seating. Patreon will get tickets early. They already got the full slate. Angel's coming on tour with us, except for 2 dates.
I'll be on
But other than
tour.
that, she coming. And Capital State Studios app. Okay, bye. All right. First things first.
First things first.
And I hesitated to talk about this, but it was too big.
You hesitate. I looked for it in the docket last night, and when I didn't see it, I was like, I'm not even going to worry my mind about
We
it.
couldn't let this drip
And
pass.
then you text me this. You aware?
It was just. I thought it was so.
was
big.
too
And once-
good.
I mean, we talked about Kirk.
Yeah.
I don't even have he's my friend to hide behind.
I was about to say, yeah. Why wouldn't you want to talk about it?
This just dropped at the top of the docket. You know what I mean?
Oh, docket dropper. So Derrick Jaxn, if you're not familiar, he is a relationship guy on social media.
Yeah.
Who basically a lot of his popularity is telling women what type of guys they should get, what they shouldn't expect, or should and shouldn't take from a man.
Yeah.
He's been popular for a long time. I did not follow him because I don't feel like I'm his target demo.
No, you don't.
I don't feel I'm a woman who needs to hear relationship advice,
Right.
in any way, shape, or form. I tend to not be a big fan of those type of accounts anyway. It's just not my thing.
Yeah.
So over the weekend, there was rumors that he had stepped out. A lot.
On
His
faith?
whole brand is built on His whole brand is built on wholesome, healthy relationships, and he went into some
Yes.
some holes is what he went into.
Yeah.
Some other holes.
Yes, he did.
He
leaned in.
He leaned in. I didn't even know he was married.
I didn't either.
I had no idea this man was married.
I don't think he knew either. Apparently, he didn't know he was married. He forgot.
Self-proclaimed relationship expert. Thank you, Kat, from the Patreon. Self-proclaimed relationship expert. So yesterday, he dropped an apology video holding his wife's hand.
No, my God.
Biggest
My
problem
God.
with
Unison.
it was a tight. It was a big, double-fisted.
Yes.
It was a Frankie Beverly and Mays. Don't let go. Before I let you go, you gonna hold this hand. He had Baby Yoda like you. Get over here, baby.
Moving his hand, talking with his hand,
This was
holding
him.
her hand.
Listen,
Yes.
I love her. I always loved her. I found the Lord because I love her. Don't you let me go. I know her hand was throbbing. Bless her heart.
Bless her heart.
I loved you. I ain't
Nah,
gonna just
just-
hold you. Okay? I'm gonna hold you. You hear me, baby? Don't let me go. Don't leave.
Is that where this went?
Don't let me go. Whoa.
Stay with me tonight. Yeah.
So
Great song.
he held her tight. And he proceeded to get on my nerves, mainly referring to himself in third person. I'm Derrick Jaxn, and Derrick Jaxn, cheated on my wife. And Derrick Jaxn has to be accountable for Derrick Jaxn's actions. My other problem, he spells his name Jaxn.
There you go. There
I
you
don't
go.
like it a bit much.
You don't like the cute little spelling?
I don't like it. So, Angel, as a married woman,
Yes.
your husband is not a self-proclaimed relationship expert. He's a knife expert.
Nice.
And he's good at fixing stuff and knowing if things are hot and on. Him and Greg are, all that. Would you sit up there and have your hand in a lap while your husband confessed to stepping out on you?
Not on his channel. If we gonna do that, I'm getting the views. I'm getting the monetization. First point. No, ain't no way. And I bless her heart. It looks like he just woke her up and said, sit down. We gonna do a quick video. And she is looking like life has just left her. So my heart, first of all, is going out to her because I'm like, I don't think she signed up for the circus. But yet he is over here clowning and just holding there. Oh, God.
Take your time. Take your time, daughter.
If Marcus was holding my hand during something like that, it's only to prevent me from slapping the mess out of him. It'd be more like, let me just hold your hands tight because she's been wailing on my head all morning long.
45 underneath that.
I am not about to sit here and watch you articulate just with such eloquence how you are a dog. I told her everything, every account, and it wasn't just flirting. I mean, I had sex with these women. I busted open. I was up in there. I mean, it was great. He was just being so descriptive, and she just sitting there, and I was just like, bless this baby's heart. I don't even care if at the end of the day, for some strange reason, I have decided, I'm going to stay with you. I'm not going to stay with you during your apology. No, you got to do that on your own. And you're going to hear me. You're going to hear me in the background. Tell him about Sheila. Tell him about her. Old ugly chick work at Kroger's. Can y'all believe that? She don't even get to work the self-checkouts. They don't even let her. They put her in the back. She's so ugly doing stocks. That'll be me yelling. And Karen, he messed with a hoe named Karen. Y'all know we don't do Karens like that. All of it. That's what they gonna hear in the back of him being like, and I'm sorry. And y'all, I was with my mama when he did this vest. I was with my mama. That's what you're gonna hear as he's trying his best to get through an apology. And then stuff flying at the back of his head. Just and I wanna also No. Tell him like you were crying to me. Don't be trying to be all manly now with your V-neck on. Put on a crew neck shirt.
This is what happens when you have muscles. Why do you guys think I stay out of shape? It keeps me humble. Do
you think that would be the case for dudes? I don't trust that.
What?
There are dudes who be good and just jiggly all over the place that still be mad confident, being all up out of their marriage. That's not enough.
No.
It's not enough.
That's the muscles. Every time I go to work out, the weights be like, do you really want to be here and be strong? No. Go home to your wife with a soft body. It's better for your marriage. This is what your family needs. First of all, I would love to see you sit next to Marcus. You'd be twitchy.
There'd be...
Cut. Y'all got it. We can't do this live. We can't do this live. We're just not going to be able to do this live.
First of all, my husband, this is what I love about him. He does not care enough about the people on the other side of this camera to ever decide I'm going to apologize to y'all about anything I've done to my wife. No. Derrick, he's like, listen, I'll be making money off of talking in this car, so I need to, holler at these people. Marcus be like, I ain't making money this way no more. I'm trying to save my marriage. Bye. Like
Marcus be right back to the general contractor's office.
Right.
LinkedIn with a hammer and a hard hat on. Yes. That's why this is the thing. This is what I talk about in my masterclass of social media. You cannot build a persona based off a person you aren't. Because now when this comes out, that was your whole brand.
Yes.
That's your whole brand.
And you can kill the whole
and that's
thing.
not your whole personality. That's why I be telling y'all, I say nigga.
Ooh, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, you know, I closed it off at the end, right?
Okay.
I don't want y'all to y'all gonna be pissed. Y'all gonna be mad. I'm gonna say stuff that offends you. I'm gonna disappoint you. I'm gonna disappoint myself. I'm gonna disappoint my wife. I'm gonna do something, right? I don't want to come off as this host. I'm a great husband and a great father. I am not a perfect version of either of those people. If you listen to the 11 Hour, you'd be like, this is Kev, god dog. Like if you listen to our podcast, you'll find out I'm a struggling husband like everybody else. You know, trying to love a woman that I've been on for 20 years as she changes, as I change, as life changes, all that type of stuff. I think what happens is you get caught up in that persona because it's been a long time. She said she was gone for like 9 months.
She was gone for 9 months.
From him. Left. Slept on her mama's couch 6 months or 9 months or something like that.
It looked like she was ready to go back to her mama's couch. It looked like she was ready to go back to her mama's couch. And I don't blame her.
That's the thing, man. I agree with you on the... I know my wife. There's just no way. I don't think she gonna sit up there and take it. Because everybody was like, let me look at her. Was that a bonnet? It turned out to be a hat, but it looked like a bonnet. Oh, she wear glasses. She can't see clearly. That's why she ain't see him cheating. What else? Like
she going through.
Like everybody was like, you.
Oh, yeah,
why are you here? Why are you this? Why this? Why are you taking that?
Why? Yeah, no, she's going through. I would be sick. You also would hear me throwing up in the background, all that yelling. I gave you my best years, nigga. I would be so distraught, especially if at any time she was also swindled into believing he was the person that he tries to present himself on social media.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't follow him prior to this moment because I don't need no man telling me how I should feel as a woman. That's just what we're not gonna do, okay? But I do know, based off of his following, that apparently a lot of women bought into what he was saying, and I don't know if his advice was solid or not. His advice could have been solid, and he also could be trash at the same time. However, for her, if she ever believed the stuff he was saying, that's even worse. Yeah. Like, because she personally was invested, if this is their marriage. So I can only imagine, we were having a conversation about the prospect of cheating if we found out our spouses had cheated yesterday. And the thought, luckily I don't have that thought often of what if, because I mean, I don't, while there's a rage that I know is in me that would cause a lot of damage to things.
Like a rage.
There's a rage that would burn that Mustang to the ground. There is a rage that I know exists in me, but there's also an overwhelming amount of hurt that I have no idea how long it would take for me to get over. And then for her to be like her husband is the public figure. Yeah. That has been saying all this stuff, it just makes you, I would feel stupid.
I felt so bad for her.
Yeah.
I think she's damned if she do, damned if she don't.
Right.
She people stay on her for staying. If she leave, people get on her for leaving. Again, with the internet, always it's a different group saying the thing, but it all feels like everybody's talking to you. I don't know why. I don't want to make her life worse. I honestly, truly feel bad that her first public appearance is this.
Yeah, and you could tell she's not. It doesn't look like she was honestly ready, but it was a step that I guess she was willing to do with him. I'm assuming she wasn't held against her own will, but I can't imagine having to do this healing. And then look, the thing that possibly would have sent me overboard was the confidence in which he was talking to the camera about it. He was still in the car. He was still in the car having these, and that I've been like, so you okay. Apparently you're doing fine. While I'm over here, I got a booger. Thank you. Thank you, friend. Did I get it?
I don't know.
Listen, you over here doing fine. I'm gonna have to call my goddamn therapist on Talkspace after all this to get my life together. And I hope that she has that account because this is
too.
And he need one too. He need about 3 of them.
He got to go through that fire.
Okay, he need to get 3 email accounts and set them up. Talk to all of them. Thank God for places like Talkspace. Because with the pandemic, with everything that's going on right now, I'm telling you what, sometimes it is hard to get through it. And you've got to find someone that can listen and help you find the bright spots, even on bad days. And baby girl is having a bad year.
Oh, she down bad.
Whoo! Now, let me tell you, there's a lot of benefits to therapy. And I am so thankful that especially in the Black community, therapy and mental health are being spoken about. They're not being just like swept under the carpet. It's something we're taking seriously. And it is important now more than ever that you have a professional licensed therapist.
Not your pastor.
Not just your pastor, not your homegirl. Listen, I do Ask God Angel. That's like just quick conversations. That's not therapy. Real licensed therapists are there to be able to help you through whether it be past traumas, because a lot of us, especially in our community, have those, whether it be major changes in life and transitions. You need a licensed therapist. And you also find that having that perspective will help you see patterns and understand the core of those patterns that are happening in your life that you, while living them, can't see them well. So I wholeheartedly recommend Talkspace for therapy. You can sign up online and start therapy the same day you sign up. You can text, video, or send voice messages to your licensed therapist. So it's incredibly convenient to have virtual sessions from the comfort of your home, which obviously y'all know. It's so great that as well that you can have the situation where it's convenient for you, because life can get crazy and you just need sometimes to talk to a person now. You ain't got time to sit in no office and try to make appointments that match your schedule because you getting your hair done and now you can get to there. No, you ain't got to worry about all that. You can go on and do it virtually. Talkspace is a fraction of the cost of in-person therapy. Instead of waiting for an appointment, you can send unlimited messages to your therapist 24/7, and they'll engage with you daily, 5 days a week. Talkspace has thousands of licensed therapists with years of experience in over 40 specialties, including depression, anxiety, substance abuse, trauma, anger management, relationship issues, food and eating, and so much more. So this is what we want you to do. As a listener of this podcast, you'll get $100 off your first month with Talkspace to match with a licensed therapist today. Go to Talkspace.com or download the app. Make sure you use the code CREW
with a K.
Yes, with a K, to get $100 off your first month and show your support for the show. That's CREW and Talkspace.com. We thank Talkspace for sponsoring this podcast.
So somebody in the Patreon said he writes books. Did you know?
I saw a picture of a book with them on the front.
Okay.
Healed Together.
Healed Together.
As one.
Don't Forget Your Crown. A Cheating Man's Heart.
Oh, well, there you go. He knows
Part
that.
3.
Oh.
Cheating Man's Heart. Cheating Man Heart 2.
Oh, it's a series.
Yes.
I mean, the breadcrumbs are there.
Yeah, right. I was about to say, he made us know.
Things She Wishes You Understood. Single mothers are for grown men only. That's a very specific title of a book.
And how can you tell a single mom who she is for? That don't make no sense to me.
He saw an untapped market. It was like, single moms ain't had a book for them.
But
I will give it to you.
How you gonna tell us what? Oh,
I still deserve it. Affirmations for women who refuse to give up on love.
You're not a woman. You're not a woman. And just because you got muscles and white teeth does not make it that when you talk to us, it make it more valid. He knows that he's attractive to a lot of people because he's aesthetically looks nice. And he's using that as a way to be like, now if I say some nice, sweet stuff, you're going to want to listen to it versus Ugly Pugly over there. If he says
Hi, I'm Ugly Pugly. You don't want to be with a head who cheats on you. You got to understand love. Get my book, Ugly Pugly's Guide to Single Mother's Love from an Ugly Man. Listen, don't nobody want me, can't cheat.
Like truly, like he definitely took advantage of. I mean, great marketing.
the fact that, yes, women love, not just men, but women do love to look at nice things.
Yeah,
and so,
he got pretty privileged.
right. And so he was like, and then if I talk about nice stuff, y'all gonna really want to listen to me.
Apparently, he dogged men a lot. I don't know this. You didn't watch him either.
No.
Patreon, can y'all attest? On Twitter, they was lighting him up, as you would expect.
Of course.
Is there anybody in here who knew him? Was he talking about black men bad a lot? Or was he just talking about men in general? But because he was black, people know. I watched a couple of his videos. Thought he was giving men advice or women advice from a woman's point of view.
Signs he knows you deserve
He's only
better than him.
5'6".
Oh, me and him about the same height. Signs you
I
know
follow
he's
him mostly
better.
because he pretty.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is. You deserve to be fought for too. If
Is
you
that another
wanted,
book?
I'm reading the like captions of his. He does the words up top, words
Oh,
at the bottom
got it,
on the
got it, got
thumbnail.
it.
5 reasons it seems nothing you do is good enough. Okay.
He holds men to a super high standard. He absolutely dogged them up. Yep.
You must make him respect your absence. Is this when she left you?
All he
The
did was
type
bash
of
me.
woman men are intimidated by. Why guarded women are worth the wait. He's not busy. He just doesn't respect you. She can't bring peace to your confusion. The difference between him pursuing versus jogging. Yeah, he knows he was doing all of that.
Is he really 5'6"? Why y'all keep saying? They said that's why he was in the car.
It's not that short, right, guys?
Listen, I know y'all over here talking about my Joshy Poo.
I'm hurt.
Ain't nothing wrong with him being short.
Angel talking about you like you were her son. Y'all leave him alone.
That's right.
He got 6 foot swag. What they called him in the comments.
Come on.
That comment was hilarious.
Everybody is the same size when you're doing 69.
Okay.
No,
It's not true, though.
no.
No, man, because penis is like the way you set it up.
Not necessarily.
It
People have
works.
longer torsos than...
Right.
You know?
It always works, man. That's what I'm saying.
Does it always
it
work
could.
from your years of experience? Write a book. Write a book, Kevin.
Here's my new book. 69 always works, regardless of height. He's 7 foot. She's 5'1". With the bending, it always,
A 3-part series.
because genitals to mouths are always the same distance on body.
Right. Sometimes it's like
It's
a
just the
gravel.
legs are longer,
Is that?
but then you bend your legs.
Oh, because people's torsos are all a standard.
All torsos.
Or if you
Torsos
gotta do
are
parabola,
3 feet.
It's like a...
Yeah, probably. People gonna make it work.
Oh, definitely going to make it work.
People
That's
gonna
not
make
the
it work.
argument.
Let's be honest. 69s are way more complicated than what they're worth.
You think so?
That is a lot of work.
It'd be hot.
That is a lot of work. And then how am I'm focused? What am I supposed to be focused on? Am I supposed to be enjoying what you're doing, or am I supposed to be focused on what you're doing? Now, I'm good at multitasking, but that after a while, god damn. You can't tell me that is the jam.
It's not it. That's not the go-to. That's nobody's go-to.
Yeah. Come on, put your face in my crotch, and I'll put my face in your crotch, and then who's on top, who's on bottom? Are we side to side? Are we laying sideways? And then you got to hold your neck up? Like, it's too much. Let's just take turns.
You have never sounded more like a mom. I got to breastfeed and wash the dishes. I hate it. You go, I'll go, or I'll go, you go.
It sounds like, oh, neat. Oh, we 69. But, like, to be honest, let's...
so
I don't even like math.
Right. Let's do, what is it's too much, and you all know it. You all know it.
The thing that's gonna be hard for him now is the Wizard of Oz. You didn't see him behind the curtain. It's your target demo, your whole thing. Like I was literally trying to think of what I could do that would destroy my whole thing.
I can tell you so that you can't do it. But go ahead.
Here's
Make a list. Don't do these.
if I cheat on my wife, obviously
It's over.
Love Hour is not gonna work anymore.
A lot of your stuff is not going to
But
work.
listen, I could. I could go back to Boeing.
You can go back to Boeing. They're not taking you back.
No, you cheated on the list.
Get out of here.
But
I was gonna say, here's the thing, wouldn't work either.
No.
Oh, bless it.
Angel couldn't sit up here. She just throw the doggone forever mood at me. She was like, you cheated on your wife? Bust me up head with the candle. I already know everybody going with lists. There's a Curb Your Enthusiasm episode when Larry and Cheryl got divorced, and the friends had to choose, and they were like, I'm already with Cheryl.
Yeah.
She kind of recruited me.
Yeah, she got.
Most of my audience is black women. It's out of here.
You are out. Me and Josh were literally having this conversation before you got here.
It's crazy.
Literally, before you got here.
What was y'all saying when I wasn't here? I was on my way.
We said that I said when I was listening to Derrick Jaxn and his foolishness, I was just like, I would kill Kevin if this was him. I said, I'm going to let Melissa get her licks first.
Facts. And we all are. There'd be a line.
I'll be like, you
There'll
go
probably be a
ahead,
line of
Liz.
like
You
3
get
to
it
5.
out.
You too, Josh?
I mean, it's lit.
Put the Joshy cam on and
it is on.
No, it's not on.
It is a delay. It'll be on like the next 5 to 8 seconds, I believe.
But this is the thing. It's more so Kev on stage. I'm grateful to my brother.
Love you.
Love him to death.
Love him to death.
He has presented me with several opportunities, and I have said yes to about all of them, which means Kevin has now monopolized a lot of my time. And a lot of my revenue is now tied up into the brand that is Kevin on stage.
You got to throw me under the bus, Angel. If I ever do you wrong, I'm telling you, Joshy, throw me under. Save yourself. You sit up here, single cam. I never trusted him.
I'm not going to do it.
I always knew there was something about him I just didn't like.
I'm going to be like, I trusted him, and this nigga done turned stupid. I don't know what happened.
Post it on your channel.
Oh,
Listen, guys. Here is.
That I will do.
I got a new show called Here's the Thing.
Here's the thing.
Josh, you come sit here, put Deezy where you are, keep this train rolling,
you
baby.
going over there. You're gonna still. It's still gonna be a crew. You gonna have to work because we still need you for the numbers.
Yeah, we can't lose this.
We still need that to operate. We go put Joshy here. But no, we literally were having that conversation. And what's sad again is that he really, I feel as though, went above and beyond what the fact that he's like, I've cheated with multiple. At what point in time do you think maybe I should pull back on the relationship advice?
That's what you got to pivot, baby.
Yeah, at some point
You
in
got
time.
to go to fitness.
Right.
Forget that. You want to know I got the muscles? Okay. Protein treatments, meal plans, $20.
Yes.
Get jacked like Derrick Jaxn.
Yes.
Get the body you can cheat with the Derrick Jaxn fitness plan. Because you can't come out with Cheating Man's Heart Part 4, the autobiography.
Absolutely
Right.
not.
You can't come out with it.
I bet you he will. I bet you he will.
You think people will stay?
He's going to lose a lot of people, yes. But
They'll definitely keep some.
the confidence that man has, and men love to fail up, he's going to figure out a way to pivot. He just didn't pivot early enough.
If you would have pivoted last year when it happened or a couple of years ago, I've heard as long as 4 years ago.
No, this nigga been cheating for forever. He's been cheating for forever. Ever and ever and ever.
When did he get big?
He's been out for a minute.
I know Instagram kept trying to feed him to me. Like
Even before you followed him?
Yes, because
on
I've
the
seen
Explore
his,
page?
Yes, I have seen his face before, and I know I've heard him talk. And then most of the guys I don't follow.
Yeah.
If you're not funny, I'm not going to follow you if you're a dude, because I'm like I'm good. But he could have pivoted so long ago, and I literally this morning, because I did have a feeling that you were going to put it on the docket, even though it wasn't there. I was sitting there thinking, like, is there anything that I talk about a lot on my own platform that I am turning a blind eye to the fact that I am being a huge hypocrite? I was like, because I'm like, he had to have known this entire time he was being hypocritical. in the fact that he wasn't doing any of the things that he was saying to other people they should do. So I'm like, is there something that I am talking about on a regular basis that I'm lying to people about? I can't find it. Usually I call myself out if I'm like, now I know I'm saying this but I haven't done it.
That's a good audit question.
That is a good audit question.
good
Because
audit
a lot of
question.
times you can get caught up in the
sauce.
and get lost in the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm honestly glad for the Love Hour, because it is a reality checker.
Yeah.
Because people tend to think because I'm with a black woman, I've been with her for a long time, and I'm active in my children's life, that I am therefore perfect. Like people tend to believe that. Love Hour viewers be like, "Oh no, Kev, you don't trip." I mean, if you watch, and Melissa too. Like we both be completely honest on there. Even on me and JoJo's podcast, I mean, you would think if we didn't have a great relationship, that would probably show in those things. But listen, that's why I tell people, the person you see on camera is a performative version of my personality.
Yeah.
When the camera's off, I'm not usually this animated all the time. My friends know the actual person that I am. Friends who see me when I'm tired, Josh and Melissa, have been slandering me, saying I'm a diva on tour.
Oh my God, y'all pray for my strength in the Lord.
You know what? We're gonna settle this right now. We're gonna settle this right now.
Who are you calling
I'm
right
calling
now?
to here. I'm gonna tell him right now.
He's not gonna be on your side.
Is going to call you a diva.
We'll see.
He's not. He might lie on your
We'll
name
see.
actually.
I don't even want to lie.
Oh, he might lie on your name though.
You're like, he still might.
To hear, you are live on Patreon and the Here's the Thing episode.
I'm live.
You're live.
Okay.
Okay, I got one question for you. Am I a diva on tour?
How strongly is this going to affect if I come back on tour?
You have not anonymity. What's it called?
Immunity.
You have immunity for your
answer
actions.
freely.
We're trying to settle a debate. I'm not going to tell you what people have been saying. You have anonymity and immunity.
Okay. You are not a diva per se. You like things done a certain way, which I can appreciate because I'm very,
He's a diva too.
like that as
Particular.
well.
Oh, yes. He's Patty
You
LaBelle.
do, you could, I mean. I love
You're
you,
stumbling,
Kevin,
man. It's
you know?
killing. Say it one more
I
time.
love you, man. Like, I love you, man. And that's what we really need to focus in on this right here. Like, is that I love you as a man and as a brother. You know what I mean? Like, you are a very particular person. First class all the way. I'm underneath the plane with the bags. But
All right.
okay.
Bye. Bye to here. I love you. Bye. Bye. Bye.
So, long story short, I'm going on tour with two divas.
Oh yeah, I was about to say Tahir's baby
So-
boosh. Actually, low key, we're all kind of baby boosh.
So, Diana Ross and Patty LaBelle. That is who I'm going on tour
Let me
with.
call Tony Baker. He'll know.
He'll know. Tony. Is Tony
Tony
gonna pick
probably
up?
He's not gonna
That's what I
answer.
say at 9
He
o'clock.
don't answer nobody's phone call. He'll be like, what?
Well, this is going to be interesting.
I'm gonna tell by the
guys.
way he answers his voice if he's awake or not.
He ain't picking up.
He was calling me at 9 a.m. on
I
a
mean,
weekday.
out of all the people, the person I'm going to trust
28
with the
phone
judgment of who you are is your wife.
Oh man, she got ulterior motives.
What is that?
What? In
She's pushing an agenda.
you calling Tony again?
I'm calling Greg.
Oh, I was gonna say, man.
He'll tell you what's what. I'm gonna call Marcus. He knows.
Of course, Mark is going to be like, Kev is right. I'll be like, it wasn't
That's
a
all I
right
need
or
right
wrong
now.
question.
That wasn't a yes or no.
Greg, you're live on Patreon and the podcast.
All right.
Quick question.
What do you do, people? How everybody doing? What it is?
Greg, am I a diva on tour?
Are you a diva on tour?
Yes.
I don't believe you're a diva on tour.
What do you believe about me, Greg?
I believe that things are supposed to be done a certain way, and you expect them to be done a certain way. So that's how we handle it.
Okay, Greg, I love you so much. Thank you very much.
Tenfold, love y'all. Peace out, Patreon. Till next time.
What is the certain way that you like things done?
What do you mean? What? It's Kev's certain way.
I'm gonna tell you
What is the certain way?
Hold on. I'm gonna give you the exact way that I.
Because that is, I am not.
That was crazy. They both said that.
Do you like things a certain way?
Yes.
Like,
This is how I like them done. You'll get it in just a second.
I'm.
This is how I like things done. You ain't got it yet?
I know the song.
Is that what you want to?
What is your way though? Kevin?
Listen, it's coming.
No, yes, but I'm saying, what is your way?
My way is the way.
What is your way?
And now,
What is it? What is your way, Kevin? Like,
Kevin,
I'll
it
give you an
like
example.
for
Kevin, you
your
call this
Friday?
though?
No,
Why not?
Like
I don't want to call her to the stand.
Come
She
on.
hurts my argument.
on the Friday shows, are you like more boisterous? And as we get further, like,
No, I'm pretty good the whole weekend. I'll give you an example.
please.
When we were on the tour last year, we had a pretty big crew. My brother, who was opening the tour, like bringing up the, setting it up, he was letting the comedians go long. He was letting other comedians pull up, do guest spots, go long. I remember specifically, we were in South Carolina, I believe.
I know if we're gonna share the full story.
No, we'll share the full story.
Okay.
We'll share the full story.
All right.
It was almost 9:00. For no, yeah, it was like
It was late.
it was almost
everything
9:00,
was
and I
late.
hadn't even got out yet.
What night?
Sunday night,
Sunday.
people were leaving.
On a Sunday at 9:00.
Yes.
On Sunday, you should be doing your grass with Sunday.
So,
Let me
Hold
do
on.
this ad.
oh my God, I literally was like,
I was like, no, Kevin, stop, please, please.
I was
"That's
like,
how good you
Sunday?
are." I was just like,
Yes,
"You should be
Sunday."
doing your grass on Sunday."
You should. Also,
Why would you say that right now? That is exactly what people were saying. Go ahead, Angel.
Let's talk about Sunday real quick. So, for real.
Oh my God, that is the name of the company too.
Yes.
that's why.
Bless Kevin's heart. Yes. I was like, yes, Sunday. Yes.
Literally. Wow.
Oh, let me tell you a couple of things about Sunday that I like. So Marcus and I have been working on making our house look a lot more aesthetically pleasing. You know, it's a thing that we have been working on. He's been wanting to put in hardwood floors, shelving in the man cave, just making the house look really nice. But one of the things that also helps your house look really nice is its curb appeal, the landscaping. There's nothing worse than pulling up to a house where it looks like there should be tumbleweeds just blowing through the yard, right?
Yes.
And when you're not in a community that has like a HOA, like people's yards be looking different, and you don't want to be that one yard.
That is true.
That looks like don't
You
go
know,
there.
people are like, man, don't. You know, other people's talking about you,
Right.
They're like, man, we done talked to him and her. They just don't keep it up. They bring the whole value
the
down.
whole value down. You're the yard that kids don't want to go trick or treating at because it just looks scary. Well, that's one reason why I actually love Sundays, because it makes yard care so much easier.
Yeah.
Like truly. Let me go through the whole process really quickly. So you go on the website, you give your address. They're able to ask you what things you're looking for like, what are your goals for your yard? They then take aerial pictures of your yard. So it's your specific yard, not somebody else's. So they're able to figure out, one, how much stuff they need to send you so that you have enough to do the treatments to help your yard move towards the goals that you have. And then they mail you your treatment. And let me tell you how easy this is. This is not like, tilling a garden and having to do a bunch of work. You literally connect this pouch to a hose and spray it onto the grass. Not only that, they tell you exactly which day to do it on. So there's it takes out all the guesswork. So you don't have to be this, what do they call, horticulture?
Horticulturist.
Yeah, you don't have to be that. You could just be a regular person that don't want their grass to be brown. All right. So Let me tell you what you can do. It takes out all the guesswork. Oh, and also there's no unwanted chemicals. And that's a huge thing, especially if you have kids or pets.
Yeah.
You don't want to be having your grass just having a bunch of stuff in it that is unsafe for your family and your loved ones. And it's good for the planet. Sunday uses soil and climate data to create a tailored nutrient plan so you get all the stuff your lawn needs and nothing that it doesn't. All I had to do is attach the ready-to-use pouch to the garden hose and spray. Lawn care used to take up the whole day. I mean, Marcus used to do it. But now I can do this because it don't take all day. Now it takes less than 15 minutes. Best of all, this stuff really works. And my grass looks better than ever. My grass is very pretty.
It is. Me and Josh, we commented on it when we went over to your house when you were asleep at that time.
It's very pretty.
This is nice grass.
This is nice grass. We had dinner with Marcus. We're like, and Marcus, this is a great job.
This is like Sunday. Easter egg hunt grass.
It is.
It is. Like
Easter coming up. Matter of fact, we should do the egg hunt.
We should. I usually do one. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now we got the grass.
Moms.
Because last year, I'm gonna tell you what, you could see all the eggs because we didn't have no grass. You could just see all the eggs. Now they ain't gonna be able to see the eggs because grass is so plush and plentiful because of Sunday. This is what we want you to do. Let Sunday take the guesswork out of growing a greener, more beautiful lawn this spring. Visit getsunday.com/SK to get 20% off your custom lawn plan at checkout. That's 20% off your custom lawn plan at getsunday.com/SK. And I'm going to tell you what. My grass is so soft that I could have sex in it and not hurt myself.
Oh.
I could. And if I wanted to, it would be itchy. But Marcus's meat would be solid. You know why?
Because of Blue Chew?
Blue Chew. Ha! Ha ha!
Marcus's meat would be solid.
Solid. Pop. Yeah, that's the garden hose that I want to get on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love. This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
Say it with us. Blue Chew. Blue Chew is making waves and bringing more confidence to the bedroom or outside. It doesn't matter where you want to do it. The kitchen, the couch. By offering chewable tablets that can...
Walmart at night.
Hey, yeah. I am sure that is happening all over the Walmart parking lot, to be honest. This can help make men get stronger, longer lasting erections. Kevin. Oh, is that what
That's a Blue Chew peen right here.
Is that your
It's
experience?
just, you in it. You open the door with it. You come in busting kids knocking off. Is that a jackhammer or you just horny for me? You are a SWAT team? 1, 2, 3, SWAT. Boom. Was that a battering ram? No, that was my penis.
Oh.
On a hard Blue Chew.
Boom.
I came in like a wreck.
That is actual personal experience. Just in case you
got locked out of my car. Boom. car doors open.
Oh, Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis and in a chewable form, and at a fraction of the cost. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. The best part, it's all done online.
Yeah.
So here's what you want to do. So if you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code SK at checkout. Just pay $5. That's BlueChew.com. Promo code SK to receive your first month free. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
Michael Jordan. Let me ask.
You gonna ask Michael Jordan if he uses Blue Chew?
No.
He probably do. Because Blue Chew is for everybody. Well, you know,
and it's
within the right age, and that is
This
also
is
male.
Angel is Michael Jordan.
How? What? Oh, you so sweet.
Third pick in the draft. Okay?
Third pick. I was third
pick in the draft.
He had to
but just
Angel
fueled. Okay, Olajuwon. You know, I might be a king. Solid person. Sam Bowie. Bless his heart. Was it Sam Bowie? Sam Bowie. But then, doggone, in third position, Angel Tanksley is Michael Jordan. I just feel like Phil Jackson. I just feel like, man, we could win championships.
We are. We're winning championships on tour.
Let me call my brother.
Oh, now Jason gonna tell the truth about you too. You want all these people to verify.
Somebody's gonna be on my side. I'm gonna call my son.
So you're bougie too. So I got 3.
Josh?
Josh just said.
Nah, Josh low key.
He just said he was
Actually,
bougie.
he's bougie, but he low key.
I can believe the low key bougie. I can believe that. So you're high key. That's what makes you the diva.
I'm gonna tell you what it is about me. I ain't gonna hold you. I want you to be prepared.
I do. That's all I want.
First of all, you're allowed to look me in the eyes now, but on the plane.
Okay,
good.
Jason doing coaching his son, being a good dad.
Here's one thing I demand.
Okay, come on.
Timeliness.
Okay, I already knew that.
I didn't realize how much of a time person I am. On tour, we had a rule.
The first year.
Actually, on our entire year of tour, I think everybody was late one time in 2 years. Tony was late once in New York the first year.
I was late in New York.
Josh was late in New York once. I was late one time. I overslept I set my alarm for the next day.
Tahir was late.
Tahir was late one
that's
time.
Strange. Tahir
Melissa was never late, actually. Melissa was never late. She was the only one. Tour managers, all late one time. From the car, I was thinking about this morning, and it's also part of my control freak nature. We usually ride together. We usually meet at my house. And, Vinny take us to the airport. I was like, okay, maybe I'll have Vinny pick up Angel because having her car parked in the street, there's just nobody else can park because it's like an 18-wheeler on the street. Yeah. But I was like, ooh, Angel's usually like late and running late, and I forgot this. And where's my socks at? And I was just like, nope. Shit.
Is that what you got?
I'll just have her picked up from the house. Maybe we could drop her off first. But the whole thing of like waiting, is Vinny late? It's just, I don't like it. Timeliness, doing your amount of time on stage. Show run. My thing, this is what I was calling my brother about. What we got into in South Carolina. I always look at the show from the audience's point of view. And from the performers, you're like, oh man, keep rocking. You're having a good time. I'm always thinking people have to do something tomorrow. After a certain amount of time, it's not funny anymore. Even if you were having a great time, you have a maximum amount of laughs. So the South Carolina show, there was like 2 comedians, both went over, not Tony and Tahir, but we had guest spots, people pulling up, just going over. And I was back there like, people are walking out before they come to see me, and they came to see me? No, sir. If you're going to do 7, do 7, get off. You're doing 5, do 5, get off. You're doing 25, do 25 and get off. And I also hold myself to the same thing. I, for the most part, 45 tops if it's a long show or whatever. Other than that, that's really the only certain way I like things. I just don't like a whole bunch of people in the green room.
I don't either.
I take my job, especially after. I take my job very seriously. And I understand my wife, boy, we talked about this on the Love Hour. On the plane, I didn't even realize this about myself. I have a certain routine of like, I get into my seat, I get my entertainment prepared.
Find a little zen. Because I be on planes all the time. So I need to do something to make myself feel like I'm at home. Bluetooth on. When people are in the green room that I don't know, I don't like it.
Right.
I need to be, even if I'm just chilling, relaxing, I need that. After the show, oh God, please.
They're like, I don't want
I need some time. They got on me so bad the first tour because we were doing our meet and greets. We were doing it like 1 second after the show. And I was like,
dead.
Kevin Smile would be like,
so they were like, Kev, you're smiling during the pictures,
but then
people are in line watching you in between the pictures.
Right, and
you're not a smile boy. You got to get enough energy to last through the whole meet and greet. So what we worked out is like, take 10 minutes after the show while we set up the audience to line up. Get your doggone self together.
Right.
Get it together, kid.
That's where we came from. Ooh, God. That was like, you got to get yourself together for the whole experience because people are watching you from the line. And I just would be like,
dead.
Okay. Oh,
but they were like, I get it. You just performed for an hour. I think I was doing an hour the first tour. And you didn't have no time to cool, compress, none of that stuff.
Right.
So, and I was like, that's fair. But for the most part, and I'm also very routine. I need a good amount of sleep. I suck when I'm tired. That's why when my friend, you know, I went to your house, big sleep. Or no, y'all came to my house. I went to bed at 11. Marcus then was here till 1 talking. Stay. Spend the night. Have a good time. Get a blanket.
But I'm going to sleep.
I go to sleep at
Kev will
Mel
be
and his house.
Guys, we're friends. I love you.
I love
I'm
you.
Going to
I'm
bed.
done.
Love you. I've been to sleep at Danny's house, Mel's house. If we hang out at your house, I got my eyes on that couch. That corner, that got my name on it.
The Chase? Any couch with the Chase. That's not
I
silly.
sat on that for 3 minutes at your house that a couple weeks ago. I said, ooh.
That's
I'm finna Derrick Jaxn this couch. My couch is like, Kev, you been sleeping on somebody else's couch? I'd be like, what? I ain't made videos about being a wholesome couch man.
While holding that couch's hand.
Here's my brother.
Oh, please.
Jason, you are live on Patreon in the podcast.
I'm live on the Patreon on the podcast.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay.
Here's the question.
Here's the question. Okay.
Am I a diva on tour?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, your blood. said.
Why would you do that?
Well, let me describe diva. What do you mean by that?
I don't know. That's what everybody keeps telling me. I'm a diva. What do they mean?
Okay, this is what I'll say.
Hold that. Sorry, 1 second, Jay. Don't hang up. Tony Baker. Tone.
Yo.
You're live on that podcast and the Patreon. I have one question for you.
Okay.
Am I a diva on tour?
No.
Yes, Tony!
Oh.
Yes! Wait, did you say let me think?
Let me think, though. Let him get his thoughts together.
Let me get my feet together. Let me
Tony
think.
sound like somebody, uncle.
We hit it.
Hold on, Tone. Hold on. I'm going to merge you in with Jay. Jay and Tone, y'all are on three-way on Patreon.
I miss three-way calls, man.
Hello, Patreon. Hello, Tone. Yo.
Tony said I'm not a diva. Jay said I am. Go ahead, Tone.
I would say the only thing Kev was diva-ish about was the food situation.
Oh,
That's true.
You didn't mention that.
Yeah.
That's a whole other.
This is what I meant by diva, and this is my honest truth to any performer. Kev has a certain level of bougie in him, and so he likes things a certain way, and it's not necessarily it's unconventional to the average person. They would take that as diva status, but when you're performing every night, and you have to get yourself in a certain level of comfort, and you want things a certain way because it's going to help you perform, then that's what you might have to do. I don't necessarily think it's bad, but it's still definitely diva. It's not basic by any means at all.
Okay.
I feel like that was honest. Jason.
That was honest.
Thank
That
you.
was good feedback. Tone, you got anything before we let you go?
What is diva? What is that?
What is diva, Josh? Since you think I'm diva.
I mean, according to the the prophet.
What's the definition of a diva?
Well, it's a female version of a hustler. We know that.
Beyonce's song started playing in my head, and I was like, "Get it off! Stop!
That is somebody who is difficult to please.
Difficult to please. Would you say that I'm difficult to please?
No.
I think
it's more of let me have my comforts, and that comes off as diva-ish because nobody else is really asking for them. I understand why you asked,
That's
but
fair.
it's definitely not in
And I'm paying for it, so
in a disrespectful way.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay, thank you guys so much. I love you both.
Okay, bye. All right.
I definitely like things a certain way. I don't know if you guys got that
I
comment.
think that's fair. Well,
I don't think I didn't hear anybody say that. That you like things a certain way. I didn't hear that at all.
But most of it is managing my because my thing is this. I always think about what it could have possibly took for somebody to come to a show. Saving money, daycare, planning it out, how much money they have. Some people, everybody ain't rich. Some people like, bro, this is a night out. I'm about to spend $150. I've been saving for this. When you come to see me live, I want to make sure you get the best version of me. So that means if I don't want to chop it up with people before the show, y'all come out to dinner. I don't do. I don't do hardly nothing before the show. Like we're planning a travel show, and Josh was like, "Let me tell you what, Kevin needs 3 hours before that because I need to be when I hit that stage. If you paid, I don't care if it's $10. You know my tickets don't get that expensive. You gonna get your money's worth. So if that means I can't chop it up with you, I listen. This is why people say I'm a diva. I'm gonna tell you an example.
Please.
Melissa's mom wanted to bring her friends in the green room at one of the shows.
You said no. You said no, Miss Mary. You better.
Can't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah.
I cannot do that because y'all just want to chop it up, drink water, and if I'm entertaining you before the show, that means that I can't entertain. I'm using entertaining energy. I got 30 minutes to an hour.
Eating snacks. They can't
you
eat
eat
snacks.
But especially like when we're doing the Love Hour tour.
Oh no!
I just performed for an hour and a half. Right now, Melissa took the lead, but I'm on for an hour and a half.
Right.
Now I got to, in between that when I get to come down before I go on for another hour, you want to, hey, remember when you was a baby?
Leave it alone. So where are me into here? Like in a porta potty waiting until it's time?
Now here's another thing about
You're in
me.
the green room.
If you're with me, you're good. I treat my people well.
I believe it.
Y'all sit right behind me in first class. Be right
past the curtain.
Right past the curtain.
I love
Right
Comfort
past
Plus.
We all in the Sky Club? Well,
One's paying.
no, 2. Yeah, you get 2. I get 2 free.
So I'm not.
No, because
No.
it might be 5. We'll figure it
I'll
out.
get the reserve card.
Yeah, get the reserve card,
I
baby.
might lean into it. We'll see. Is there a fair upgrade?
But I treat my people well, but I
program?
don't like hanging out with a lot of people who are not on
I
tour and all that type of
completely-
stuff. I do like, and it's not even quiet. It's just when I am around my friends, I don't have to be on. When
Right,
there's
of
one
course.
person that's not close to me,
You gotta
I no
feel
longer.
like you have to be Kev on stage.
I got to be Kev on stage. So that's a okay.
So let me tell you about me.
Yes, because I don't know you.
You don't.
I don't know Traveling Angel except
don't.
for the Napa trip. That was great.
Yes.
That was a great time.
I am very simple. And I am actually quite punctual when I'm not juggling 4 kids and a husband.
Oh, I imagine.
I don't like
Wait,
my.
you juggling the husband?
Yes, he's a part of the equation.
You got to get him ready.
Like he gets himself ready, but I have to be like, okay, let's go. So it doesn't allow me to take my time. So if I am behind just a little bit on, I couldn't get my eyelash on. That I have all my time has already been eaten up by everybody else.
Got it.
I also don't like my time to be wasted. So a bunch of like extra stuff that really is just kind of just micromanaging will end up getting under my skin. But
What do
I
you
am
mean by that?
like for instance, when people don't trust that folk are going to be on time, they'll be like, okay, we're going to be here an hour and 30 minutes early for us to just sit around
Oh yeah.
for an hour before anything happens. That irks my nerves.
Yeah, I don't do that.
But I am actually a very simple person. I like to do my job, and then I like to do whatever the heck I want to after that, whether that be go to sleep, whether that be watch TV, whether that be eat. But I am a very simple person when I am on the road.
Good.
And I've only been on the road once. That was by myself. Well, the first time was with the twins.
Oh wow.
Yes, and I had my niece, who was my nanny at the time, come with me. And the second time was by myself. And when I tell you I was efficient, I would fly in that morning, do my speaking engagement for an hour, then go back to the airport and fly back home.
Really?
That is how, they never even had to get me a hotel room to stay overnight. I was like, I just need a place to be able to go, take a quick nap, get myself together, maybe, eat, replenish myself, make sure I'm taking my vitamins, especially my ritual, because that was keeping me on my toes, keeping my brain focused, okay? Because if you're not feeding your body what it's supposed to have, you ain't gonna be able to move that quick and that efficiently and be able to give the people what they didn't pay for. So that's why I make sure every single day, rituals going in my body, all right? Because you know what? We all deserve a multivitamin where we know what the ingredients are. Okay, that's what we all deserve. We don't need to be having things in there that we can't even pronounce, don't know what it is and what to do. Okay, and so that's why Ritual is amazing. They are clean, vegan-friendly, multivitamin, and is formulated with high-quality nutrients, bioavailable forms your body can actually use. What you won't find: sugars, GMOs, major allergens, synthetic fillers, artificial colorants. You ain't gonna find that in nobody's Ritual. And let me tell you, this is what I like about a good, clean vitamin, such as Ritual, is that you notice a difference instantly. When your body is actually, it's kind of like if you're, say for instance, like you have the Maserati.
I do.
And you have to put premium in the Maserati.
Always 91. Ooh.
Okay. You can't put cheap gas in the Maserati, or the Maserati is not going to run efficiently.
All right.
That is the same with our bodies. When you put cheap vitamins that got fillers in it, you gonna run, but you don't really know what it's like to run at 100%.
Running at high octane, baby.
Right. So when you have something like Ritual in your system, you actually are going to feel what your body feels like running more efficiently, because you're filling it with premium fuel. You feel
premium,
me?
Baby.
With that 91.
91, baby.
You're gonna be like, where did I get all this energy from? No, I love it. Add it in, Josh. Where did I get all this energy from? Where did I get all this focus from? Came from Ritual. You always know that what nutrients you're taking and where they come from thanks to Ritual's one-of-a-kind visible supply chain. Ritual is designed with your life stage in mind, now available for women, men, and teens. Ritual vitamins are scientifically developed to help support different life stages. So this is what we want you to do. Get key nutrients without the BS. Ritual is offering our listeners 10% off during your first 3 months. Visit ritual.com/crew.
Crew with a K.
To start your Ritual today. Again, visit ritual.com/crew.
Crew with a K.
That's KREW to start your Ritual today. Thank you, Ritual, for sponsoring the podcast.
We did have Kat was in the green room. Listen, Kat and KB Damson, 2 Patreon people, helped me out with shirts last year. When I tell you they got it, Kat was in there like, oh, y'all want me talking in here? All right, then. I ain't gonna be talking. KB was like, y'all want me talking in here? All right, I ain't gonna be talking. On one occasion, this is not a fan, this is a comic, whom I did not know, comes up in the green room, just yakety yak, chopping it up, ordering drinks. So most comedy clubs, almost all of them, give you free food and free drinks.
Yeah.
So he just in there, he double Hennessy for me. Y'all want anything? No, I don't drink before any shows. To hear, I'm good. I got my incense. I got my music.
No, but
here is a premium vibe setter.
Oh, I know. There's
that man
all
got
the
that
time.
green room perfect. I don't even ask him. He likes to set the atmosphere for wherever he is.
He does.
Candles in that little tote. Although I made fun of him about that tote. When I tell you I come in the green room,
everything
incense,
is in the tote.
Candles, soft music.
I brings his own speaker.
Brings his own. That man is a vibe setter.
I know.
So when you're in there, hey man. So I went on the road with Ricky Smiley down 88. You're talking. Now you're talking. You're talking.
Yeah.
And then that means I've got to talk too, because I don't want to be rude.
Yeah.
So that means I'm not doing what I usually am doing, which is relaxing.
Yeah.
I've been on it, and this is before I read the doggone energy conservation book. I was like, when I be doing a whole bunch before the show, then I'm not good.
Yeah.
But the reason we can do a travel show this time is because when you're in the same city for 3 or 4 days, then it's almost too much dead time.
Yeah.
Because you're just in the hotel room. I was like, ooh, I slept as long as I could sleep. I've eaten. Now it's just 11 o'clock and I don't have to leave until 6.
Yeah.
I don't want to stay in a hotel all day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But I also don't want to shoot all day. So there's some balance. I think we agreed on something like 11 to 3 max, giving me 3 hours. And you and Tahir, but Tahir be ripping and running. But as far as what you said, I only book and work with adults. I don't, because my nerves will be bad because I'm not finna check up on you. The lobby calls 4 a.m. Be down at 4 a.m.
I can do that.
5-minute grace period.
5-minute grace period. If you're supposed to be at the venue by 6, usually we have an Uber leaving the group. Tahir leaves at this time. If you don't want to do that, whatever time you got to be there, all I ask is that everybody's at the show 30 minutes before the show is there because if people aren't there, then I start
You get nervous. Yeah.
I start getting nervous.
Oh, and theoretically, you shouldn't have to worry about that.
Yeah, but Josh can attest. You do whatever you want to do. You can party, have sex with drunken women after the shows. I don't care what you do, how long you stay, as long as when you're there, the lobby call. Because I can't be checking around adults.
Right.
And if you miss the bus,
you missed the bus.
Book your flight. All right. Want to say one thing. This got bumped last time, and it got bumped another time. The baby is vision. Trey Songz.
Oh, this one dropped in. Am I right, guys?
Trey, hilarious.
What is he doing? Because I saw cameras flashing. What is he?
He was in the club.
That was the club?
He was in the club.
That was the club? I thought it was a video shoot.
This is why I've been going to no COVID underground parties.
Josh, put the video in here.
Okay.
Just don't monetize the video. Two women.
Oh, the sound effect of.
Yeah. He is holding two women's mouths. They are licking each other. Then he spits on their tongues. And they continue to lick each other. Spit is gross.
Let me tell you.
Spit is gross. If I happily married. That's too much sex. If you got to do stuff like that, you didn't have too much sex. Regular stuff don't excite you no more.
He already had the vid. That's right. I forgot.
He had the vid?
I think so.
That's vid spit?
He don't care. Do you think them girls care if he had the vid? They don't care what he's had.
They saw that Twitter video. That's the problem.
When I saw it, and it was the frothy white, but the heavier, just pack. And some of it was falling on his stomach. It wasn't even making it to their mouths. And they were like, we'll lap it up. Now listen, we're going to be honest. We've probably all put things in our mouths that, we don't want to be recorded.
Things have been in mouth.
Right.
Things have been licked.
Right, exactly. So I'm not going to pretend like there's certain things that people might see as a little more personable than spit. But spit in a club, I don't want spit at all. But spit in a club.
Club spit.
That just, I did already in a club, I be feeling like there are just germs everywhere. Sometimes I just want to go ahead and pee on myself in a club instead of peeing in the bathroom.
One of my homegirls was at the club on Instagram. A girl was peeing on the floor.
I can believe
she was so
at the
drunk.
Club?
In the club part. Not in the bathroom.
Saying. This is what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
saying. My homegirl was like, these LA chicks are disgusting. The girl was so drunk, she's just like, and how long was she peeing that you had the chance? So I'm like, yo, how long? What? She was like, she was peeing so long, I had time to get my phone out of my purse and record her peeing.
Flowing 6 cranberry and vodka.
Flowing from my heart, urine, 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 urine. It's flowing now. It's flowing from my parts.
There's so many things. Trey Songz. Why I feel like we keep coming back to him in these sexual practices, because he wanted to watch her dookie. Was that what it was before?
I think that was Odell Beckham.
Did
Trey Songz, he was on that dookie?
No. Trey Songz, he kept that girl's purse and keys. You remember?
Is that the same girl? That's the Selena Powell girl?
I think so.
I can't keep up.
Yes, Selena Powell.
I can't keep up with these.
Kept the
Kiki too?
Right, Kiki Palmer.
Kiki Palmer said something, but I didn't remember if it was about Trey Songz. But that one girl had the purse and the keys, and either he wanted to watch her pee in the toilet or watch her poop. It was something that I was just like, how do you get to that sexed? How do you get to that part?
That's some dark corners.
Like, how do you get there? How does
Crevices.
it just like... Because I feel like there's so many steps before you get there. You got the regular, what we consider regular. You got sex and regular. You got the orals. You got the anal. You got the multiple people. You got the hands going. How then do you get to...
The hands going?
How do you get to... Or let me spit in your mouth in public while I hold your faces to my pelvic bone. How do you get there?
Against jeans?
Against G.
You're gonna get a rash.
Oh, he peed on her.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, he peed on her.
On
Okay,
Selena Powell's friend.
Okay.
How do you what makes you go? I ran out of stuff. We already did it in
Hear
your
me
coochie.
out. Hear me out.
The coochie's just so boring now. I want to pee
I gotta
on
go
your
to the
body.
bathroom. I can leave or
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 pee on you. I could spit. I like spitting. I spit on the ground.
wait a minute, he's the one that I sent Melissa the
Yes.
You
okay.
sent him the large blue chew.
Yeah,
I was upstairs. I just went to bed.
she looked at it, so it's not
saw
like it's not as if
She
I
have seen Trey Songz penis.
I did
Trey
too.
Songz penis
Allegedly.
was in her eye. Allegedly.
allegedly.
It will go because it might not have been him.
It might not have been, but whatever it was, she's like, and she did that.
Yeah, because that's what. Well, it's just I don't.
And before that, I was the only peen.
that she had ever seen.
I tell myself that.
I was about to say I don't think that's accurate.
Let me call
We're
her.
not doing this.
How many penises?
I don't think that's accurate. I just don't. Yeah. It brings a whole new meaning to his
Trey
song.
Songz been doing everything but making songs.
Yes.
I ain't been hearing no songs out of Trey.
He said, "Oh girl, it's your birthday. Open wide. I know you're thirsty. Say He said that.
He did say
He said it, and we thought he was talking about a shot.
no.
He was talking about a
It's
loogie
been on the wall.
the entire
told us
time.
right there.
He said it.
He told us right there.
But he said
And it
we
was
were
a
gonna.
hit.
Yeah, he said we were gonna buy drinks at the bar, and I would have been like, "That's not the drink I ordered.
I thought that you said. I thought they had
Why is
rosé
it
back
I
then.
wanted a mojito, not a mojito. I wanted a mojito. I did not want it with the
Pick
back.
Mojito to make that joke.
No, it just
all came to you at
Yes,
once?
it all flowed together.
You really are very talented.
Oh, well, thank you, Kevin.
Mojito?
Mojito.
Like that doesn't work for like other drinks as much.
Yeah, I did not know that it was going to work.
Blackberry smash. See,
Don't
No, I
buy
got
no
mine.
drinks at the bar.
not when I can spit in your mouth. You
Oh
want
my
a shot of
God.
Hennessy? First, I'll drink
That's
it.
his champagne. I don't want it.
You guys are kink shaming.
No.
Don't yuck their yum.
You over here yucking the yum too. Don't act like you're not a part of this discuss.
Yuck though.
It is yuck. It's yuck to my yum. It is yuck to my yum, and I stand by it.
I firmly believe when you're like a person like that, athlete, entertainer, rapper, it's just a certain amount of sex that you have that just regular hoes just don't do it.
That's what I said. How do you how much sexed do you have to? Because it's with a T now. How
Yeah.
much sexed do you have to get to that?
And now you got people trying to prove how nasty they are. So they're probably going past their limits. They're like, God, dog.
I want to know the number so that when it's coming up close, that I can be like,
There's
let
gotta
me
I feel like it's
stop.
got to add people though.
Oh, you
I
gotta
feel like
add
your
people.
number's down if it's monogamous.
But do
Nah.
do they
Okay.
find each other because it's kind of mute? I hope it's mutual. You know,
It
you're
looked like
looking
they
for
looked
this-
very mutual.
That's what I'm saying. What tier of dark sex is that?
I don't.
That's a
I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, if you got to add people, then I'm out already. So I'm safe. I'm good. I ain't adding nothing.
That's another COVID risk now.
I can't. COVID.
he got the antibodies now.
He's got plenty of some type of.
Oh my god.
Goody Howard gonna get us.
He's been
Nah.
I was
I
on Goody
tell-
Howard's website buying sex
taking
toys the
shots
other
of
day.
Clorox every morning.
And, I really was. I was on her website buying sex toys, and she had a vote for Kev on stage on her sex website.
Aww.
It was like dildos, kink stuff. Vote for Kev on stage. Go to Goody Howard's website.
She sent me this box that I want to advertise, but I am in a brand deal with a competitor. But I'm going to eventually advertise this box. It has a bib in there for when you give head, and I was like, I'm obviously
bib?
a bib. I'm not sure. I think a male or a woman can wear it, but I was
A
like,
bib for a head give?
no. So it's a
catches-
bib, so you can wipe up.
From the secretions.
Right. And I was like, as big as this bib was, I was like, am I not doing it right?
Listen,
I was like, this
hilarious.
is a towel.
the fact that
This is a sham wow.
I mean, this thing came down to here. The bib was huge.
I was like, I need to watch
Was
some
it like
classes.
what is
I
it
need to
called?
watch some classes.
Yes.
Was it a microfiber? Like how-
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, it was huge. It was huge. I was like, well, golly. Some dice, all of that stuff. But yeah, I would never want to get that far personally into sex to where only things that seem extremely taboo turn me
Put a
on.
hammer in my butthole.
Yeah.
A real hammer? Yeah, but the part that takes the nails out. Wait, why would you do? I don't want to do that.
Somebody said COVID got people acting like STDs just went away.
Hey, STDs are on the sideline. Like, bro, we still out here.
We still out here.
For years.
We still out here.
Never got this much attention.
You don't get the vid and
Right.
gonorrhea.
I know.
Keep
People
on.
like, y'all gonna get the vid. No, just herpes.
Gonorrhea 19.
This, yeah.
Yeah, you
this
get chlamydia 2022.
gonorrhea getting
Yeah.
strong. He's like, I'm gonna come back in the
Yeah.
game
Wait till
strong.
I get this new strain up.
Right.
Wait till I get this herp.
Right. Just nasty.
This is Goody's website. Vote for Goody for the Love Stories Ultimate Sex Educator. Vote for Kev on Stage, NAACP Awards, Lick Replay, Pick My Brain, Adult Toy Store, Goody Gear, One-on-One Consult, Sex Toy Consult. I'm just one among other things.
Yes.
I respect. She got a Vulva t-shirt on. I listen. You know, Goody Howard ain't no make no. Never mind.
I love Goody.
I love Goody
Good
Howard.
old
She
Vulva
told us
tee.
about scat play.
when you play in the poop.
Scat.
That's what that sound like.
Stop it. I'm so glad my headphones are off.
That's what that seems like. That's what
man.
scat play. No, I don't. I like just a regular butt rub being what turns me on. That's fine. I don't need the
You
thought.
Patrick Marcus like, yeah, now doo-doo. You be like,
What?
hold on, get off.
Hey,
me.
hey.
What? Did you say
He's
doo-doo?
gonna be online apologizing like Derrick Jaxn. Some of y'all may have known that I have been exploring myself sexually, and my wife is now mad. He was trying to play with my dookie, y'all.
He had it on the walls, painting like a child.
It's so unsanitary. That crap's under his nails. You ain't never gonna get that dookie from under your nails. You nasty. That's
You
me
know
in the
how long Dirk
background.
can stay under a nail? Imagine Dookie.
Yo,
Yeah.
what is this podcast anymore?
Nothing.
Podcast is insane.
It is insane.
Got it under your nails?
Trey
Yeah,
Songz' fault. He keeps popping up.
he do.
Enough.
I don't want that for myself. But you know, he found two willing women and they all seemed very happy. The pictures were flashing. I just knew it was a photo
The
shoot
lights
for
were
something
on. The club
nasty.
was going crazy.
Yeah, they were like, and they were just having a good time. So you know what? God bless them. God keep them.
God keep them. Somebody in the comments said next topic. Therefore, more of this.
Oh,
More Dookie
let's
talk.
and
Dookie smear.
talk.
Scat play.
dookie.
You will know.
Tom.
I do not like being told what to do, but there are some other things that I want to touch on.
Okay, what we
that
talking
was
about?
Unrelated to what y'all just said.
Dookie,
Did y'all see how the NCAA was treating the women versus how they treated the men?
When I saw the picture
Yes.
that you put in the doc, I was like, please don't tell me that this is the athletics for schools.
They gave these women one rack of dumbbells and a bench.
They don't care.
Not even a weightlifting bench. Actually, this is a table.
You said, wait a minute, this is not a
This
bench.
is a table with yoga
This is
mats
a card table.
and 10 dumbbells.
Yep.
They gave the men
A gym.
Gold's Gym.
Yeah.
They gave the women the fitness section at a Motel 6. The NCAA got the food, the gifts.
The gifts. I mean, the gifts are.
Everything was like 50-1 how much more it was for the men.
They gave them Lysol wipes,
I mean,
shampoo, deodorant, all the toiletries. And the girls they didn't even get the Powerade in the bottle. They just got the empty Powerade bottle in an umbrella. Wait a minute, are they going someplace in the rain?
I mean, listen, it was so
And a hat.
blatant. And this is actually a good example of social media bullying working.
And a scrunchie. Go ahead. God dang it. They gave him a scrunchie.
That's a church
It
table.
is border. I mean, it is like, they not even trying to hide it.
Look at this meat, Kevin. This is the meat
What
they
is
gave
that?
the girls. This is like
What even is that?
it looks like maybe Salisbury steak.
That came out of a Hungry Man.
Yes, it's a frozen meal.
They got them playing in the same gym. It took a pandemic for it to be side to side.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for it being side,
NCAA been trash though.
NCAA do not care.
Literally the worst sports organization in the history of ever.
The best thing they ever did is convince people that a scholarship was worth billions of dollars. Okay, you go to UK, right? What was tuition when you were there? $30K, something like that.
Yeah, something ridiculous.
Okay, $30K. There's a value there, right? These kids. Who was on the team when you were there?
I can't remember none of them names. Tayshaun Prince.
The bottom line is, Kentucky, for example, the basketball team generates millions upon millions of dollars. And they're like, but you got a free ride. But then when you go play for Kentucky, you can't actually go to class like regularly.
No.
Like it's mandated. Basketball first.
It's
everything else. You can barely even graduate unless you take summer classes or stay after.
Well, even then, D1 athletes got tutors doing all their work for them.
Listen,
it's completely upside
One of my
down.
friends
I
in the
wasn't
NFL,
doing the
was
work,
in the
but
NFL.
go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. No, you got.
No, I was saying I tutored them, and I was like, you don't know anything. You're not.
They know how to do this.
They're like, So for an hour, we would just sit in a room, and I would just wait for the hour to be up, or I would hope they wouldn't show up because I would get paid after 15 minutes, and I'd be
really. Did they often not show up?
Quite a few, but that was also a part of their scholarship. So then they would have to, they would be like, could you just sign me in? And I'd be like, no, because I'm not getting in trouble, and I'm a rule follower.
I cannot imagine Angel cheating.
I mean, no, I will cheat, yes, but I'm not going to cheat for someone else's gain.
But anyway, so that part of the scholarship part aside, they're trash. But the blatant, it was like the NCAA was like, what is the absolute minimum?
Right.
Like, what's the absolute minimum we can give the women? Because, come on, guys.
Right.
Do we really got to give them stuff? If the women didn't play in the men's facilities, like it wasn't at the same school, I'm sure they wouldn't even have the stuff that the men have.
They would be at a park.
If their tournament didn't end the week before the men's tournament, people wouldn't even know it would be happening.
Yeah, they don't care. The NCAA, it's just like they are so blatant now. They don't even the disgusting part was like how blatant they didn't even try to hide it. They didn't even try at all. They didn't even say y'all use it. Just give them access to the same thing.
Let me tell you what would have caused me to lose my mind and hold a press interview is that I see on the men's side they have shrimp in some sort of buttery, cheesy sauce.
Angela's going to be in that one. She's going to find that catering room.
I'm going to find that thing, and I'm be like, if y'all don't put at least 10 shrimp on this plate, I'm suing everybody up in here. You gonna give me
draw the line at the buttery shrimp?
Shrimp, these are almost prawns. They're huge. Like you can see where their head used to be attached. Look at how big that shrimp is. Kevin, it's as big as the spoon.
The serving spoon, not a regular spoon.
And macaroni and cheese, they done put some extra in there that I don't need, but still. What you're not about to do is play with me and my food. That's what you're not about to do. You can keep your little stupid dumbbells and stuff and all that stuff. I'll just do squats. But what you're not about to do is have me feel as though I don't deserve high quality food just because I don't have a penis. You'd have made me up. Nope. That's why I don't do sports. That's why.
I'll show them access to the buttery shrimp.
I'll show them. I bet you I won't bounce no ball. Huh? Or throw it, or whatever they do with them. Bet you I won't. I'll be over here singing, okay?
Oh, my God.
No, it's trifling. It is.
Shout out to, I believe it was TikTok, a girl on TikTok, a women's player, I believe she was from Oregon. She basically out of the NCAA.
Good.
By putting the video up on TikTok and then being like, here's the women's gym. And I was like, this is like a hotel gym, not even have more than this.
Yeah.
And then she was like, oh, no space? Because that's the next thing I thought of. Maybe they didn't have the space. Turns around, it is a doggone conference room of space. And then she goes, like, I guess around the corner, and I look at the men. I said, wow. Wow. Taken down by TikTok.
Oh, TikTok took it.
Oh, really?
No,
the NCAA was taken down by TikTok.
Oh, okay, I was about to say.
TikTok didn't take the video down.
What?
Sedonis or something?
They're all in cahoots.
Yeah, they're all in cahoots. Yeah, no. They've always done women in athletic sports like that.
Absolutely.
They're just like, yeah, you play a sport that's so cute. So when are you gonna have a baby? When are you gonna get married?
Man, listen.
Because that's
there
all
was a
that
girl-
matters.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I used to play intramural basketball in college because I wasn't good enough to be on the team. One of the girls from UW used to run with the men just to keep her physicality up.
Uh-huh.
When I tell you she was giving everybody buckets. I'm talking about crossing people over, finish with the left, 3, strong. I was like, man, I probably couldn't even make the women's team. Let me show you this video of Liz, I believe it's pronounced Cambage, going one-on-one with a whole bunch of men. Just doggone annihilating them. Josh, you got to show this one. Hold on. I mean, it was, here it is. Here it is. Hold on, let me turn it up. Turn it up. This dude Corey was getting just completely destroyed. This is Liz.
I don't know if this is gonna work. Can you make it big?
Is that Candace?
Huh?
Who's that? Is that Candace? Who's this?
Campus?
Who is that?
Liz Cambage.
Oh,
Ah,
from here.
Bruh.
give me those. Give me those. Get big in there.
He not going. He not going easy on her. She not going easy on him. She's fouling the
Oh,
crap out of
yes.
him. Her, I
Yes.
mean. Get up. Mouse in the house,
And
boy.
one.
How tall is she?
6'8".
Okay.
Buckets, Angel.
Give
Yeah.
me those.
Buckets.
Get. Oh.
Yeah.
Too little.
Man.
Too little.
Oh, she just
She
threw
just
that away.
demolished
She
it.
just said, "Get that."
You jumped. Finish with the left. Fade. Bunny. Fade. Buckets.
Yes.
Get those.
That full video is like 13 minutes.
Just working.
Buckets. Okay, the best basketball player I ever played against, 8th grade. This girl's name was Kendra. No one could guard her. Man, woman, boy, child. This girl was so fast, so strong. She had glasses on, head fake, jump. Boy, you jumping, finish with the left. I was like,
I cannot.
I can't keep up. She keeps doing all the basketball tricks.
My niece, she plays basketball. I don't know anything. I don't know enough about the sport. I just go to the games and I scream a lot, yell a lot. And as long as you're competitive, and I don't care if you're man or woman, it's still good. For me, it's still good to watch. I got to watch the LA Sparks. When my niece came out to visit, I got to take her to courtside seats to see the LA Sparks. Candace Parker is one of her favorite athletes ever. Unfortunately, they lost that game, but she still got a picture with her. She didn't hear that Candace was in a bad mood. She was just like, I'll take it.
I'll take it this way.
I'll take it however it comes. But for me, as long as it's competitive, I don't care if it's guy or girl. It's not about like, I understand that men's muscles are set up a little different. And so there's some things that they are able to do that maybe a woman has yet to be able to do. But it's not all about that for me. As long as you're a competitor, I will watch anything where people are like
Absolutely.
truly competing. So I don't understand why there is such a huge discrepancy between the sponsorships and the treatment of men athletes than women athletes. Because I'm telling you, you get,
Well, they're both on scholarship at the school, though.
yeah,
Like, we're not talking about NBA versus WNBA.
Yeah.
Right? We're talking about both of these men and women go to college. The NCAA, because of Title IX, that's supposed to be equal.
oh no, that's never going to be the case because they're always going to give preference to who is bringing in more revenue.
Revenue generating sports.
And my whole thing has always been, then the students should be treated like employees and be given a salary.
Here's how I feel about it. I agree. If you're not getting paid, the thing is, these rules were based off of before college was a lucrative revenue generating thing. You go to college, I play Kentucky, you go to Texas, blah, blah, blah. Now, the University of Kentucky sells those basketball rights millions of dollars. They are outfitted by Nike, Adidas, Jordan, whoever, millions of dollars.
Right.
They sell your likeness.
That's exactly
millions
what
of
they do.
dollars, and they don't share that revenue.
Yeah.
That's when it's like, well, shoot, y'all making money off of me.
Right.
You're giving me money, but it's the offset is very different. So
Yeah, no, they should definitely be considered employees and actually not forced to be students if they don't want to be.
absolutely. They're allowing them now to have their likeness. They can make money off their likeness.
That's good.
That's a
They
new
should
rule.
be. Nobody should be making money off of you and you not making money off of yourself as well.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we got to go. Getting ready to do the Love Hour. Right, Patreon, we will see you Friday.
Yes.
Everybody else, we'll see you next week. Make sure to subscribe to Kev on Stage Studios, the app where we are just day by day changing the world.
Changing the world.
Changing the world day by day.
By day. Great movie.
And while you here, you could go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube
Yeah.
channel.
Subscribe
That's
to Angel's
Angel's
YouTube. We trying to get Angel. How many you at, Angel?
Let me see. I'm so close to 100K. I just wanted y'all. I've been working at this for how many years now?
How many years, Angel?
About to be 12. About to be 12 years.
You're at 97.6.
Yeah,
Well, there's
97.
2,000 in here now.
Go ahead. Just go ahead.
Well,
Just go
they're
ahead.
more than likely be
They're
subscribed.
fading out.
They
It is-
already
it is-
subscribed.
Patreon
But that's
will
all
be
right.
on
But the
it.
people who are listening after fact, even if you don't go watch my stuff after you subscribe, just subscribe.
Yes. God bless you. God keep you. We'll see you.
Bye.
Here's another banger for ya. Here's another one. Yeah. Here's another banger for ya. Here's another one. Yeah. Here's another banger for ya. Here's another banger for ya. With my boy Kev on stage. And that chick Angel.